Main Musik and Tec grew up in the trenches together. But instead of being the best duo in the rap game, they started beefing that almost started a crazy war. They first met in Sherwood, Louisiana. Growing up there, they was into robbing and breaking into cars.
This Sherwood, actually, this where, Sherwood, I'm really from the back, but I'm in the front right now. This is where it all started at. This is where we go, this is where we go take out from, right here.
In 2012, they both got locked up for armed robbery. Main Musik was sentenced to 2 years for robbing a dice game, and Tec was sentenced to 3 years for armed robbery as well.
Like, prior to me coming home, TC came home.
So y'all both went to get to jail together for the incident?
No, he was on another armed robbery.
Okay.
He was on his own, they robbed somebody else.
Right.
I told you, like, no losses was being taken.
But once they came home, they started rapping and calling themselves Spider Gang. Not too long after that, they dropped a group project called Spider Nation. That's when their music was at its highest peak, and everybody in Louisiana knew who they were. In 2019, Main Musik got locked up and was sentenced to 7 years for a gun case.
Like, right before he went to jail, we was trying to get shit right, like, all the way back straight, and then that shit happened.
While he was doing his time, Tec was dropping music and really putting on for Spider Nation. Later on, he will get into it with one of NBA YoungBoy homies, NBA Herm. Then they would have their back and forth on Instagram Live.
Flunked out ass niggas, man. Sticked up. Nigga, 45 years old, holler. Sticked up. Man, you niggas is clowns.
People own a motherfucking stove. Your people grew up, many of them grew up motherfucking silver spoon. But you ain't never had a rob, but you ain't never had a fucking lights out. But you were never thugging. But you weren't out here. But your people own a green stone. But you just be doing that bitch ass shit for what? I don't know why a nigga like you even told a gun. But you're a silver spoon.
Fast forward to August 2024, Main Musik would be released from prison, and this is where him and Tec drama started. Once he got out, he immediately started hanging out with NBA YoungBoy and his crew. Rumors even came out that NBA YoungBoy signed Main Musik to his label once he was seen with an NBA chain. Not too long after that, they both started dissing each other on Instagram
Play
Live.
with me, don't ever say nothing. Nigga ain't never ran nothing. You think I'm gonna let a nigga run something and let a nigga run off him? What? Who, me? Me, Lou? Nigga, I'm a gangster, nigga. This the Lou you won't see, bitch. And
I'ma beat the fuck out you, kid. No rings on, none of that. I'ma beat the fuck out you because you pussy.
Main Musik felt like Tec was trying to push him to be cool with Fredo Bang, and Tec felt like the people that Main was around once he got out of jail wasn't the best for him.
I really wasn't forcing him to fuck with nobody, bro. Main knew before he came home that I was working on a project with Fredo. He knew the relationship. I was fucking with him. I also knew how he kind of felt, but it wasn't nothing serious.
This beef would only get crazy from there. Tec and Fredo Bang dropped a song together called Soldier. Once Main Musik seen that he would get on Instagram Live and diss Fredo Bang.
And Fredo, all that shit that they were saying about, that's the shit that happened to you. I would call Marlo right now. You didn't know who Marlo is. Jamarlo Lee. Yeah, you know. Marlo, they was throwing piss on you, dude. They handled you bad.
You would think after that everything would be done, but unfortunately not. Tec would get locked up in Dallas, Texas. Then a couple days later, he would get shipped to Fort Worth, Texas, and bond out. A few months later, Main Musik would go back to jail for the same charges he had when he served his 6-year sentence. He's currently sitting in jail waiting on his next court date. Tec said in an interview that he haven't talked to him since he'd been locked up, but he hoped the best for him.
Nah, I ain't talked to him since. I don't know what the fuck going on, brother. I don't know. I just wish the best. Nigga pray for him. You know, I hope he get his mind right, and if he get his mind right, I think everything gonna work out for him how it should. But I don't really know what's going on, and I be feeling like they want to keep me out of what's going on or whatever. Like,
I don't know if they will ever be cool again. Only time will tell.